there. Oh, where are you? Oh, my goodness. Hi. It's Lisa, Forever Clean Soap Works. Yep, we're having a blizzard. So I thought, since I'm here, I probably will be leaving early, but there's nobody out there. So I'm going to make some soap, and I'm going to make a video because I have the time. Yeah, it's coming down about an inch an hour. So that's fun. Not really, because I live 30 miles from here and have to go down the highway, and I don't like doing that. So I will be leaving early, but I'm going to make this is new to me. I've made one batch and it came out great. It is iced vanilla woods, and it's from Midwest Fragrance Company. I switched from a different fragrance that I used, and the price on that had just about, doubled and almost tripled. And I tried this one and really liked it, and the first batch is almost sold out, so I am making 2 more batches. I'm just going to show you one because it's basically the same thing over and over. I just have to pour out my lye water real quick. And you know that I master batch my lye water, so yeah. 1 second. Okay. I'm going to weigh out my lye water. Lye water is very dense. And you try to get an exact amount, and it's like it always goes over because it's so heavy. So anyway, I am like right on the edge there. So let me tell you about my Thanksgiving week. We didn't go anywhere, do anything on Thanksgiving, but the Monday before Thanksgiving, we hit a deer on our way home. Yep. In the rain. It was dark out. We slowed down because there was an accident in front of us, and actually the deer hit us. Messed up my car. Bad. Let me get this emulsified. This just goat milk and oil. So anyway, this car that I have is a 2020 Honda CR-V, all-wheel drive, had every bell and whistle on it. Best car I've ever owned. Got a great deal on it, and it was one of the Hondas that didn't have a recall on it. So it was great. And now the whole corner of it is totally gone. It was an 8-point buck that ran into us in the rain at night. My husband had slowed down because there was an accident right in front of us. And if he wouldn't have slowed down, the deer would have gotten him right in his door. So it was a good thing he slowed down for the accident. It wasn't a bad accident in front of us, just a fender bender. Anyway, I'm kind of devastated because this was my baby. This car I've never had a car this nice. And no, it was not paid off, and was waiting on the insurance. Now I'm driving a piece of junk rental. it's a piece of junk because it doesn't have all the bells and whistles and it's not as good as my car. So I don't like it. And so there's a blizzard right at the moment, and I have to drive this car that I'm not familiar with in a blizzard. So I decided to make soap because making soap makes me happy. So it's just me here today at the store because there's nobody out there. When I say nobody, I mean there's not even cars. Oh wait, there's a car that just went by. Anyway, got my oils, got my lye water. Oh, I need to weigh out my fragrance. The first batch that I made, I wasn't thinking. I was in a hurry. And I made it, it turns brown, okay, kind of a lighter brown, but brown. And I thought woods, oh, I'll make it green, do a nice pretty swirl. But it's iced woods. I should have done it blue. So I will be doing blue. Of course, these are Mad Micas. I'm gonna try Aphrodite. I have a little tiny bit of Key West I'm gonna get rid of, but Aphrodite is kind of shimmery. Looks icy to me. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Love that color. So anyway, I put an affiliate link in my comments. So if you want to use or try Mad Micas, click on my link and I get a small commission at no additional cost to you. They just thank me for selling their stuff. Anyway, this fragrance, everybody has been loving it. My husband loves it. That's saying a lot. That's saying a lot if he likes it. Because he's kind of picky. So in goes my lye water. Everything is nice and cool. I mean, my oil is slightly warm. Slightly. You want to know how warm? I can tell you. It's 100. So, yeah, barely warm. Just doing a nice light trace on this. You can see it's really, really light. I'm going to give it just another second here. Because everything's already heating up on it. Gonna do some white and then mix my blue into my white so that when I pour it, it is going to swirl. Sorry, I had to get a cup for the small. It'll swirl and the white will offset it. It's hard to explain, but I'll show you. Comes out really cool. I've done this several times with several different colors and fragrances, and I love it. Handy dandy little mixer is awesome for the colors. When I say I had just a tiny bit of Key West, that's all I had, just enough to color the top. But this, yeah, this is the good stuff. I know it looks like a lot, but I am coloring to mix in that whole entire thing. I don't want it to be just a little wimpy color there, you know what I mean? I want it to look good. And a little white in there. No fragrance. Don't want it to turn dark. Encourage you to use a blender on white titanium dioxide. Otherwise it leaves speckles. You don't want speckles. It doesn't look right. Okay. Now, this is what I do with this. Yeah, I can use my big spatula. I do one of these. Don't stir. Just mix it in. Pour it in, I should say. Don't stir it. Okay. Put my fragrance in here. That I am going to stir. I did not know the first time if it was going to accelerate really fast or anything. It did not. It was great. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Scrape this off a little bit. Because I'm just going to make a second batch and use all the same stuff, I'm not washing it off. I'm just reusing. I know. How could I do that? Here goes. Can you see? Watch when I pour it out there. It's gonna look cool. Titanium dioxide will accelerate your trace, okay? I learned that the very, very hard way. So to save you that lesson, I'm telling you right now, it accelerates. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be pretty. Oh, I need to go this way. There we go. Yep, look at that. Resist the temptation to stir it. You're going to muddle the colors if you stir it. I'm going to move it around a little to make sure it's all level, but I'm not going to stir it or go down inside of it and mess with it. Not going to. When I cut it, you will see why. Now, don't forget, this will darken. So when I cut it, it'll still be fairly light. Okay? Trying to get as much of this out as I can so that I can do my second batch in here and I don't have colors hanging out. That's pretty good. Yeah, here it goes. Got a lot of non-colored there. I'm going to scoot it over right on top of the colored part. Just kind of smooth it down. Don't stir it. Resist. Resistance is not futile. Resist stirring. Yes, you can move it around. See how I have a lot of blue right on the edge? I'm just going to pull it up just a smidge. I'm not stirring. I'm really not stirring. Okay. Other than smoothing it out a little bit. Well, I'm going to smooth it and then I'm going to rough it up a little. What I mean is I need to get it fairly level so I don't have bars that weigh a lot more than others. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, make sure I got it in the corner here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that looks good to me. Well, pretty good. It's never going to be exactly level. Never, never, never. But I don't want any big dips. Okay. Okay. What should I do on the top? What do you want to see? Do you want to see just a whoop-de-doo? You want to see a fork? Do you want to see just some swoops? I don't know. I don't know. A spoon. A spoon. Let me just spoon it. Woo! That was kind of a biggie. There we go. It's so funny because all of a sudden I'll hit a really soft spot and it'll just bloop right down in there. Is it all uniform and pretty? Okay, let me explain that too. When I cut the soap, this section isn't going to see this section when they purchase a bar. They get cut like this, so it's some of these, but these don't have anything to do with those, so it doesn't matter if they're absolutely perfect and uniform. You know how I make my stuff. I kind of wing it most of the time. Comes out nice. No doubt about it. Okay, one more. Ta-da! Doesn't look that great now, but I will be cutting it hopefully tomorrow, unless I'm snowed in. You never know. Right here on Lake Michigan, you never know what it's gonna do because of the lake. So that's that one. Do you want to watch? Yeah, you don't need to watch the next one, do you? Because it's going to be exactly the same. So I will spare you that, and I will cut it and show you that next tomorrow. All right. Okay, I'm ready to cut this. Now, one of the weird things with this fragrance oil is that it can turn a bright yellow, neon yellow, while it's curing. And while I haven't noticed that it's a bright neon yellow, it does change to a funky green color while it's curing, but it does darken. At least it did the last time. And I have no reason to think that it won't this time, so. Let me get this out of the way and I will show you what the back looks like, because it's starting to darken, but we see the front. The front is getting, or has a funky color to it. Oh, it's very weird. Why does fragrance oil do that? I don't know. Anyway, let's give this puppy a cut and see what we've got here. You can see the side, very pretty. Now, like I said, this will darken. So look at those streaks through there of the blue. Pretty cool. Well, I might as well just cut all my loaves real quick so I can show you then what they all look like once I cut the bars. I'm sorry for the weird camera angle. I could not get my camera to sit in there properly. Very strange. Ooh, wow. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Of course, that's just the side cut. That's not what the bars are looking like yet. Gosh, this smells so good. Oh, wow. Pretty. All right, let me get this out of the way real quick. And let's let's cut some bars. Now you're going to laugh at me. I've had a broken wire on this thing forever. I don't think about it until I get ready to cut soap, and then I'm in the middle of cutting soap and I don't want to stop and put a new bar or a new wire on. It works without that wire. I've got a way to do it. So let's see what we have. Oh, wow. Now that is going to be gorgeous once the rest of that gets dark. It's going to turn that funky greenish color first, then it'll darken. I have the other one that darkened, so you can see it. Oh, I got a little hole. Looks like eyeballs. Yeah, this is going to be very pretty. Like I did with my pumpkin soap, I will post an actual picture of it once it is cured and it is dark. Look at that. Pretty. I love doing that swirl that I do with the white. It's not really a swirl, I guess, but where I put the blue in the white and then just pour. I think it makes for an excellent color. Oh yeah. So happy with these. So happy. Let's just do one more. I don't know why I'm not setting them in the drying rack, but okay. Gosh. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Yep. Not disappointed in that at all. Some of them have more color than others. That's okay. Not an issue. All right, let me get that last bar cut. Oh, look at that. See, this was the one that was in the center, I think. Let me look. Yeah, this is an end piece, so I want to cut that and show you. Like I said, I don't know why I didn't put these right in the rack. And I have another loaf of soap, but it was done the exact same way. So, very gorgeous. Very gorgeous. Loving it. Some of them have a lot more. Yeah. So yeah, the way I do that on several different bars that have, or that turn brown or turn dark. So it's a way to get the color mixed in, two colors I should say, like I did with pumpkin soap. Look at that. Yeah, great. So it's a way to get the color mixed in and make it more vibrant and let it stand out. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends. Let me see if I can move this. There we go. And have a great day. I'll see you next week. Bye.